Psalm 88 makes for difficult reading. The psalmist is clearly in so much pain. In fact, let's call it for what it is. He's in misery. Just a couple of examples. Verse 3, I am overwhelmed with troubles, and my life draws near to death. And then verse 6, he recognised actually that the ultimate reason he's in this situation is because of God. You have put me in the lowest pit, in the darkest depths. This man is broken. But this isn't new to him. This isn't a new or very short-lived situation. No, verse 15, from my youth I have suffered and been close to death. I have borne your terrors and am in despair. This Psalm 88 is a psalm of lament. Most psalms of lament finally end on a positive note, on a note of hope. But not this one. This, in fact, saves its worst until last. Verse 18, you have taken from me friend and neighbour. Darkness is my closest friend. Friends are so often the one to bring us comfort, encouragement, hope. But no, not for him. His closest friend is darkness. What do we do with a psalm like this that is so bleak? Well, let me suggest that I think this psalm offers real encouragement and hope for those whose prayers have met with silence from God. Those who have cried out to him again and again and haven't seen any answer. Because despite the bleakness, despite the darkness of this psalm, actually, even from the beginning and a couple of times throughout, we see that this guy who's writing it is crying out to God. Verse 1, Lord, you are the God who saves me. Day and night I cry out to you. May my prayer come before you. Turn your ear to my cry. Do you see, he is crying out to God, as he has done in the past. He's prayed and cried out many times before, and yet he does so again. And I think there's real lesson in that for us. Now, as those who are living on the far side of Jesus, we know God's salvation far fuller than he did. And we know the wonderful future that we are looking forward to with Jesus, who has brought that salvation. But nonetheless, we Christians are not immune from troubles. And sometimes it gets like this. It gets dark. So if you're in that situation now, perhaps use this psalm to pray through. And remember, like the psalmist, to cry out to God. Look to him, the God of salvation.